Football fans, it's Christopher here, and tonight is the final game of the JV Hays Hawks season, and it's the finale between the Lehman Lobos, also the home field for them as they're the crosstown Kyle rival, and I believe Hays is the JV home team tonight, and tomorrow night for varsity, the Lehman Lobos will be the home team there. The Hawks 5-4 on the season. They need a win tonight to finish the season with a winning record, and that's what they'll hope to do. Hawks going to get the ball first, and we'll be here in a minute for the kickoff. Number 30 to kick for the Lobos from his 40-yard line, and Javi back deep, standing on the 10-yard line, ready to field this one. Into the wind a bit, and it's a high pooch kick, and it's a fair catch by Lewis, and contact made after the fair catch, but gentle style, and so they'll have it there at the 39. Not sure the JV Lehman's record, but I do know they're in a 4-3 defense, 7 in the box to start, and trips to the right for the Hawks as we wait on chains, it looks like. Chains in place, single high free safety for the Lobos, and Gibo gonna start into the air. Flare pass out to Miller, 81, and a big play as he picks up 14. He's the Gunnar Helm lookalike here for the Hawks. That big body on 81, you can line him up as a tight end, traditional, or in the slot. Gibo gonna keep it after play action fake, and stays up, tripped up, and breaks that first tackle, has the first down to the 35, and 0 with a good brand of feet in his own right. Balanced as far as the number of receivers, but now you see what I mean. Miller, kind of a wing-back look. Sometimes he's a tight end, sometimes he's the wing, sometimes in the slot, so a versatile use for him. And he's lined up, of course, on the narrow side out here with Lewis, and a bit of a conversation between the stripes, the near side linesman and the backfield ref, and maybe it's a spot situation. They've got a chain situation here. That's what it is. The down marker says second. They haven't run a play yet, and got to get those chains set and move him out. Work in progress. So first down from the 35, and a couple of injured Hawks come over here to help with the chains perhaps, and a tackle in the backfield there on one's first carry. After 2 successful plays, third down goes backwards, so second down now on the dial-a-down, it says first. In the pistol. And fake. Gibo wheels out to the right and throws Miller in the flat. Got him. Down the sideline he goes. Lowers a shoulder. The boom. And down to the 12-yard line. Miller has another first down. Quick pace for the Hawks. No huddle. And Javi, no, it's faked me out. Another pass out to the flat. A little stop route hitch. And didn't see who the receiver was there, 18. More up-tempo from Hays. Javi carries it inside, spits out, left side, shakes the first couple tackles, and can't get past the next one. He's down at the 1. Tough running there, and it's almost a first down. You'll see how close the first down is, and a timeout, Lehman. Back from the Lobo timeout. Gibo in the gun. Handoff Javi, steps across. 6-0 early in this one. Wyatt to boot, right foot. Gibo to hold, and it's up and away. Count it. 3-21, back. Wyatt's kick, and it sails off to the right side, and a couple of Lobos don't center field baseball style call for it. A big shot there. 17 makes just shy of the 20-yard line. Lehman's first outing on offense, trips right, and here comes motion to load quads to the right side. Quarterback 2 pulls it back down and finds traffic, and sacked in the backfield. A couple of Hawks there. 17 helping blow that one up as well as some of the defensive line. 5 dropped on the play, now motion the other direction. 2, handoff 3 up the middle through the 2-hole and found by 17. Then more help comes, and the pile moves forward, and Lehman gets an extra couple out of that one. Nearly 10 on the whole play, so a much more manageable third down coming. 3rd and 5. And Lehman showing some pace of their own. Here comes 10 back in motion. Jet sweep to him, yes, around the far side. Trying to shed the block is the end and runs him out of bounds. And it's no gain. 4th down from the 25, and it does look like 2's a little deeper in the gun. He may quick kick this, and he will. A good spiraling kick, and fair safety. Javi back, and a big block there by Ollie. Was it clean? No. They're going to throw the flag. Javi down the sideline and bumped out at the 1, but that will come back. Ollie could plead his case that it was in the side, not in the back, but the way it's taught in Pee Wee football is a block in the side is as good as a block in the back, and you got to lay off of those. So 1st down, come in, off tackle left. Javi puts a foot in the ground, back to the middle, and finds a little more space, and now the pile moves. Javi taken down just shy of the 40-yard line. 2nd and 6 the case, and Obara in the backfield to Gibo's right side. He'll step up to protect. Gibo, a dart, out to Lewis. Lewis puts a foot in the ground, back out to the outside, and has enough to move the sticks on that one. New home the 46, and just 2 split wide for Hays this time. And Jacob moves over to the near side, and a Austin give, 12, and he's got a little space. Downfield he goes, bowls over one tackler and out to the opposite side of the field for a 1st down. Hawks moving quick. Obara this time, left tackle, 42 can move, up the middle he goes, and 1 saves the day on the touchdown saver at the 22-yard line. Obara flashing his flavor, which is speed. Another give to 42, right side this time, stepping through tackles but can't get through the majority. Jacob's another player who has done a good job of not living in his older brother's shadow. His brother, of course, a couple years now graduated on, but a real impact maker in his own right here at Hays in the backfield. And now 42, trying to make his own mark. Here comes 2nd and 9 with a trips to the left side look. Miller in the near side slot, and that's who's going to get it on the little bubble screen. 81 puts a hand down, still moving, and bowls over, and he's in the end zone. And 81 has his first score of the night. Wide on for PA2T try number 2, and it's good. The snap was a little low. Gibo had to work a little magic and scrape that ball off the turf, but he does, and we're at 14. Wyatt chooses the left side hash to spot this ball in that green tee, and another pooch kick, and it's live for a second and loose, and still loose, and it's still loose, and the Hays Hawks get it. Boy, it bounced off about 4 different players before it finally found the home in number 19's arms. Good field position for drive number 3 for Hays, and Javi will go in motion, fake like he's getting it, Gibo keeping it, and found in the backfield, but he does find a way to get a positive yard out of it. 2nd and 9 from a balanced set. Gibo looks to his right. Out in the flat is 81, and he has got at least 3 catches tonight, maybe 4, 1 for a touchdown, and he's a hot fantasy pickup tonight. Strength is to the left side, which is the wide side, and that's the side Gibo's going to look to. And the ball tipped up in the air and nearly taken out of the air by the linebacker, but incomplete the case, and a 4th down, the first one of the ball game for Hays. Being this close does feel like 4-down territory, and so here it is. Javi got some room, north and south he goes, spits through, spin move, and he's inside the 15 for a 1st down on a 4th down conversion. 1st down, Austin around the edge, and a good low tackle, and then a late flag comes in around the line of scrimmage, and they may have seen a hold. Block in the back on the offense, so they'll mark off the distance and go 1st down again. Hays using the wide side of real estate, loan 3 guys up there to the top, and now 4 in the form of Javi, and he will get it. Got 3 blockers in front. Number 1 using the boundary, and he puts a foot up in the ground and side swipes a fella and finds the end zone. A collision there at the goal line from friendly fire for the white shirts, and the Hawks have their 3rd score. Wide on to kick PAT try number 3 tonight. He's got the wind with him this direction and puts another one through the sticks. and a 21-point advantage for the Hays Hawks. 3 drives, 3 scores for the Hawks, and just 1 drive, 1 punt for Lehman. So they've got to focus on receiving the ball, and it's live again, and nearly got, and still loose, and another Hays recovery. And so that pooch kick proving deadly here in the first quarter. Well, correction, I sure thought Hays had found it, but it's a Lehman football on the 20-yard line. Here comes off tackle, 3, finds Ollie, and won't escape the clutches. Back to that kickoff, the 2 second-level men on the return team, both playing inside the hashes, and that's got to be the far side's football. Here comes trips right, give, 3, slips the first tackle, races outside. Now he's going to face Lewis, and a good stick in the shoulder pad area by 20, and the mob finds him just shy of the line to gain. 3rd and a yard. Lehman looking for their first down of the ball game, and Javi checks in at the near side corner for Lewis. Here comes 10 across the bow. Give is to 3, and he's got traffic. And falls forward, and I believe it is enough to move the chains and keep the drive alive. The defensive end, or outside backer, it may have been Teo, crashing in a hurry. Here comes a fast first down from Lehman. 3 across there and smacked in the backfield, but kept it moving. That was the outside linebacker, Robert, 17. Tagged him in a hurry, but he's good for 2 on the play. Hays trying to sub in a hurry, and they've got to take a timeout, I think, so they don't have 12 on the field, and they will. Both teams have 2 timeouts in the half left after the Hawk timeout. Here comes 3 across this near side, and Kiefer, the first man down low to get him, might have picked up a yard. Quarter 1 expires, 21-0 after 1. We flip the field for start of Q2. Home of the football is the 34-yard line here on a 3rd down for Lehman, 83. In motion, and a jump stop cut. 3, racing around the right edge, finds 44, and the rest of the Hawk defense as well. 4th down and a little deeper stance, so here comes the quick kick from 2, and Austin goes back to field it. And nearly a hand in there and a good high kick. Austin catches, makes a good catch over his shoulder, running backwards. 12, off to the races to the left side. And tackle made just shy of midfield. On the 47, go the Hawks. Gibo in the gun, and a keep, and a good read as well, and he's got room, 0, got the first down, and he's got his longest run of the season, I betcha, on that quarterback read option. I actually can't make comments like that. I haven't seen all the JV games this year, missed the last couple, so Gibo could have run for 100 yards for all I know. Here comes a balance set, 3-step drop, now flushed out, dodges the first would-be tackler, a dart across the middle, Lewis, and tackled at the 15, a flag down. I missed the call, but 10 yards marked out, probably a hold around the line. Here comes first down again, but this time deeper. And Javi's going to get it through the middle, spits through, uses his speed, and shuffles down inside the 10-yard line, got it all back, and a 1st and goal coming. A twin stack to each side for this first down. Javi flares out, he's got nothing but daylight, catches it, and walks in. One's got another one. Wyatt looking to go 4 for 4, and he's into the win this time, and a solid kick, and he's got it. 2nd level, out a little wider this time, and so they've got to catch that ball out of the air to keep from having happen what's been happening. Here comes Wyatt, and he kicks deep this time. 3 will fill it at the 10-yard line, and here he comes. Up the field, now back to the outside, and corralled by the first man down and hung on to before help can come. Wyatt really has been a weapon for the Hawks this year. Good kicking and solid special teams makes such a difference at every level of football. Here comes a pass. 2, darts one out, and 25, first man there. And then comes the corner barreling down. Balance set. 2 opens to his right. Wants to put it back in the air and throws this one away out of bounds, and that's intentional grounding as the flag comes out of the pocket. The rule, of course, is you've got to be out of the tackle box, and if you're going to throw it away, it's got to go past the line of scrimmage, and the latter didn't happen there. So Lassa down on the intentional grounding, makes this 3rd down, and spot the 19-yard line. Here comes trips left, 12, solo on the top side, and 26 playing on the inside eye in a man situation. And 2 looks for him, wants to throw the fade to him. And it's underthrown and then knocked out of his hands. 26 came back to play it, and 4th down coming. A couple of late arrivals for Lehman on the punt team. It's the first time they've actually lined up in the punt formation. They've been quick kicking it, and now a timeout taken by the offense. Austin standing on his the Lobo 47-yard line. And the signal for the kick, the punt snap dropped, and that ball got awfully close to 29's feet, and it's going to be picked up and returned. And so gutsy all the way around there, including the low snap drop at the feet of the punter, as well as the return, but it's good field position for Hays. 31 yards to find pay dirt here, and Caden in motion. Gibo looks for the post. Lewis has got it. Hit him in stride, and 20 scores. A walk-in touchdown on the 1-play drive. Unsportsmanlike penalty on Lehman there, so they'll assess that on the kickoff here after this. Point try, and a fake. Gibo wheels around, nobody to throw it to, and didn't get his eyes up. He did have Lewis coming across. I'm not sure what happened on that one. Wyatt approached it and then parked it, and this must not have been set. And so we'll stick at 34. Wyatt kicks off from the 45-yard line, just a 3-step approach as he pooches this one, and 12. Looked like he was calling for a fair catch, and I guess he was. It was kind of the limp noodle arm. 6:33 showing in the first half, and a trips left look for Lehman as they come back out on offense. Give is to 3. Kiefer couldn't quite find him, and then Ollie gets a shirt, and the tackle actually made by another, and that may have been 45. 2nd and 6, trips to the far side, and Hays showing a blitz off the edge here. 45 trying to get in there too. Got a little time. Out route. Connects. And Javi on the tackling into that. 3rd and short. So a pretty successful outing here on 1st and 2nd downs for Lehman. 2 keeps it all the way, and the tackle by Kiefer slings him forward enough to move the sticks. Contact made behind the line to gain, but the result is a 1st down. Kiefer plays that near side defensive end. He's a long body, and 17 in there off the blitz. Couldn't get home, and the tackle made by the 2nd level. Austin may have been a part of that after about 3 or 4. Quick tempo movement from the Lobos. Fake. Nope, 3 gave it to him. I thought he pulled it. And another tough run. And so across the bow, that zone give there working. Another 3rd and short. Progress between the tackles here for Lehman. And going to do it again. And Ollie hangs on, but he leans forward and is going to be marked. Not short, it's a 1st down. 3 moves to the far side of the quarterback in the backfield. And this time, too, is going to 3-step drop. Wants the fade and a hold there. And they should call Javi for it, but they won't unless my eyes deceive me. It did look like he had a jersey in his hand. Not sure if Javi had a fistful of jersey or not. His hand touched him and kind of rode on him, but they may have let that play if he wasn't grabbing. Here comes 2nd down and another attempt in the air. Out route and connected and got him. It was 45, the outside backer, trailing 83, but couldn't get there in time and picks up 4. 3rd down coming on a trips left look. Just inside Hawk territory, and the best field position Lehman's had all night. Handoff, 3, found from the far side and spits out of the tackle. And then met by Lewis, who comes from the cornerback spot and may have saved the 1st down depending on the spot. Tough running from number 3, and now everybody in tight. Here comes the tush push, and the flag flies before the play gets off. This will be on the offense. The 2 receivers from the far side creeping in didn't set in time, and so it's a 5-yard setback. 4th down and 6 we go. 2, Quick shot over the middle! And another bit of contact. And the fans wanting it. Austin was trailing him, trying to keep up with him. And no laundry on the field means a turnover on downs. You do feel like with a team being down 5 touchdowns that maybe the referees would have called a little PI, but not the case. And Gibo splits the first couple. And then a spin move out of 32's arms, and then found finally by the far side defensive player, but some shifty work there from Houdini. 2nd and 12 we go, low snap. Gibo gets it out quick, and a shot out to Lewis on an out route, and he's got a first down. A couple of oohs and ahs as 32 nearly arrived to the ball in time to break that up, but just couldn't quite reach it. Clock winds, just under 2.5 minutes. First down inside the 40. Javi, nope. High pass and out of Lewis's hands. Faked me out, little play action style. Spot the 38-yard line. And it's going to be Austin following Ollie on a lead block. And 12 around the end and got a couple. 18 feeling lonely down here. And they're going to look for him. And didn't get his eyes on it in time. He was there, the pass was there, but 18 didn't get his head up, it didn't look like. 4th and 5, and that football still just laying in the end zone after that incomplete pass. Gibo, screen pass. Javi, got it. Outside, and a flag thrown. And Javi still moving down around the 10-yard line. Tough running there. It may be coming back, thrown in the area of maybe a hold. Maybe a little help, and that is the case, and so it's negated. 3 receiving options to the right side for Gibo. Handoff, and now a reverse, and 5. How about that? Little flea flicker, and a deep shot, and it's caught by 18, who was alone. And of course, Gibo's thrown that ball into the wind, couldn't get it far enough into the end zone, but 18 making a great recovery to come back and has a first and goal at the 5-yard line. Javi, left edge, in, touchdown, he's got another. And if you would have asked me if we would have seen a flea flicker at JV level football, I wouldn't have believed you. That's got to take a little rehearsing and planning, but they've done the work and made it pay off. Wyatt on to see if he can put 41 points up on the board, and a kick, sure, no, hooked it. Had enough, but didn't have it straight. 1:08. On the first half clock, the wind, not super hard, but brisk, and it's a headwind for Wyatt here. Walks up, approaches, and sticks a right foot into this one. Another pooch one, this time straight down the middle off the chest, and it's loose again. I think Lehman got it, but we've seen more bobbled returns than not. 104, trips to the left side. And 2 with a little 3-step drop draw. Moves the ball to his left hand and slides down, giving himself up at the 40. 2nd down with the tailwind. Here comes Ollie up the middle through the A-gap, bulling his way through, pancaked by 74. 2's going to keep her on the edge. Now back to the middle of the field and slides down again at the 45-yard line for a first down. Clock at 24 seconds. 48-yard line. 2 looks to the right, now to the left, flushed out. 44 chasing him from the backside and then slides again before Lewis can get home. Inbounds, and perhaps a timeout to stop the clock there. So barring a quick incomplete, likely the last play of the first half, 9.6 seconds showing, it's first down, and it's a twins the left look for Lehman. Everybody in a prevent situation, and there's the incomplete pass we just talked about, so they will get another shot at it. The house not coming for the Hawks, and you've got 6 in coverage. Truthfully, 7 in coverage as Ollie, the middle linebacker, also backpedaling, covering his gap. 2 moves to his right side, had time but wanted to flush out. 55 on his backside, completion made. 12 as the buzzer sounds, and then a good form tackle in open field by the secondary, and that ends it 40-0 as we take a break after half 1. Lehman to receive, half number 2, and a full length kick there from Wyatt all the way down to the 5. Caught clean. and to the right side. And now backwards goes the return man. A pretty good kick from Wyatt, considering he's going into the wind, putting that ball down to the 5-yard line. Spots the 15, that's where forward progress landed the return man. Give is to 3, and 61 in there and hangs on and eats on first down. Might have lost a yard on the play, so trips left, look for second down now. 3, right side, and found in the backfield, slid down to the legs, and that's Mateo coming on the far edge. 3rd and long from the 15, motion man. And he's going to lead block for 21. Kiefer on his back and won't go anywhere there. So 4th down, buried, and so we will see the punt team. Last time it was a low snap, but the kick did get away, and then a gutsy return, but good field position, the result. And so it looks like we got more personnel problems here on the special teams, and so 10 says I can help with that. And he'll hustle out, kind of hustle. Doesn't quite qualify as a sprint. And I hadn't seen a lot of delay a game or play clock situations, so they'll let him take their time. Now the wave, another low snap, but he got it this time. Kick, good. Austin will catch this clean, a lot of hang time. 12, moving to his right side, now gonna use the boundary. Oh, it's Javi, excuse me, and slung down by the jersey. And the little mouthy. 1st down, and Obara, no. It's going to be Gibo, gets smacked in the mouth, but keeps going, and forward progress will have him out to maybe a half a yard of progress. Obara stays checked in, and is going to get it right edge, and hits the hole with some speed, and does collect a little more this time. 3rd and 6, trying to get to the 25-yard line, and they're going to do it through the air. Miller got it. And spins around, and that long frame of Miller Johnson down to the 15-yard line, and he got enough. Miller, who had the lion's share of the first quarter catches, kind of went quiet in the second, and now back in the action. Here comes 5, jet sweep, gonna give to him, and kind of biding his time. Now hits the gas and slips down as he crosses the 15-yard line, and I thought maybe a little slow to get up, but doesn't look like it. Lewis alone at the top of the screen, and looks like Gibo may have looked that way. Handoff is to Obara, 42, spin move inside the 10, and he got nearly all of what was needed. It's 3rd down though. Spots about the 9. Got to get to about the 6, and Gibo keeps it. Races forward, and he's got a rushing touchdown. 0 on the stat sheet on the ground. Wyatt, who was a little too right to left on the last kick, corrects this one and splits him. The running clock in effect as Wyatt prepares to send this one line drive style, and it's going to squib around a little bit. Picked up by 21, full speed, and found by the right contained man. I guess it would be the left on the kickoff team. 1st down, under 2 minutes in the 3rd, and 21 gonna get a chance. Moving to his right side and then taken down as he crosses the 27-yard line. 2nd and 8, the down and distance, wind continuing to blow. Handoff across the bow and tackled by 45, the outside backer on the close side to us. Acosta checks in at the right side defensive end and starts in a 2-point stance. Here comes 45 off the edge as well. And 2 looks the other way. 1 to throw this one downfield, has 10 on the boundary. Final quarter to go, and it starts with a 4th down for Lehman, moving left to right. 2 in the gun with trips to his left side, and 6 yards needed. Little pass out to the flat, and shakes the first tackler. And now off to the races, 10! And that's a big play on 4th down. 45 had him dead to rights, but didn't finish it in the backfield, and it springs him for about 20. 47-yard line coming out, staying in the trips to the left side. Now 10, who just caught that pass, comes across the bow. Handoff is to 21, right edge, and then 25 meets him, but maybe playing a little high as the ball carrier, winning the leverage battle. 8 yards on the first down carry, and if Lehman could have that kind of average this game, it would have been a different story. 2, 5-step drop, now flushed out to the right side. 12 wheels around, he's going to try to throw it to him, but couldn't get his shoulders downfield to put that one where it needed to go. Ball alive on the 45-yard line for 3rd down and 2. Trips to the right side this time, and 21 gets it across the bow. Puts a stop in a good move as he gets room. 26 find him and drives him out, but the little jump stop pause right on time. 21 checks out, and 3 comes back in. At the beginning, it was a heavy dose of 3, who's got it now around the 9 hole. Lowers a shoulder, finds tacklers, but 21 has been the premier back here in the second half. 2nd and 7, moving in, and Lehman again may have the best field position they've had tonight. And 1 gets it on a jet sweep, but found by 44 and taken down for the TFL. 3rd down from behind the sticks this time. 3 gonna put a foot in the ground and go up the field, and he's got space now. And Javi from the cornerback spot saves the 1st down at the 26-yard line, but a good-looking run there from the backfield. Tardy start by me. 3 reverses field. Far side, good block there, and they're gonna get him from in the back. That's a bad call. 31 was clearly hit in the front side, and so I'm not sure why that flag came out of the pocket. We'll see if they wave that one off. That was just good football if you ask me. But they're gonna call it on the offense, and I don't like that one. I think if the linesman could see that one again, he'd see that that block was laid in the right front chest pocket and think otherwise of it. But as it stands, it's 4th down, about 15 to go. 2, and there's a hold there. Throw there, and a big stick by the safety. 28 comes and lays the wood. The pickup will count for a 1st down, but they missed the hold in the backfield for sure. 53, the outside tackle, knowing he was guilty. There's a pancake there. 3 off tackle, and he's inside, down to the 10. And the Lobos smelling the end zone for the first time today. I was going to say 53 put his hands up in the air knowing he was guilty and said, I let go in time, but he must have. So the first and goal situation for Lehman. 3:52 and counting in a 47-zip game. Trying to get on the board here. Pride for the defense on the line. 21 gets it. Kiefer finds him and then slips off, and now help comes and no gain. Lehman will leave 21 in the backfield, even though 3 strapped his helmet on. Looked like he might have been about ready to come in. Here comes 2nd and goal from the 12. Last play was for a loss. 10 in motion. They'll let him cross. And 2 picks up the low snap. Draw play, flushed out, left side. Now he wants to throw it. And out of bounds at the 10. Stops, well, I say it would stop the clock, but it's a running clock, which may backfire on Lehman getting in the end zone as it is. Down to the 9 on the scramble. 3rd down and goal. 3 in the ball game now. And 95 in there in a hurry. Kiefer finds him. 45 there as well, but it was 95 who blew the play up in the backfield. 4th down coming. The only kicking that we've seen tonight from Lehman was the opening kickoff. And so don't know what kind of leg Lehman has, just if they wanted to get on the board for point's sake. 127 and counting. But it's the offense who stays on. 4th down and 3 in the backfield next to the quarterback. Trips to the right side. Here comes the last chance for Lehman. And a couple of guys move. They'll let him reset. And 2 looks to the right side. Throws this one underneath of the receiver, and it's a turnover on downs. So clock at 31 seconds. Here comes Kiefer in at the left tackle position, and 27 will join the ranks as well. 19 seconds and just a kneel down coming maybe. Nope, a give to Obara, and found and tackled at the line of scrimmage. That'll take us to the end, and the end of the season. As it stands, a 47-0 win for Hays tonight, and more importantly, a 6-4 record for the JV squad this year, getting into the winning side of the percentages, and that's what they hope to do. Had some injuries and some drop-offs as the season goes. 6-4 ain't bad, had some tough competition, a lot to grow on, and a lot of these guys will be on the varsity squad next year, which is where we'll see you, likely. Till then.